Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day, but if you're not and you're having a tower moment, well, you've come to the right place because that's all we do. Well, so let's get started. How do I do this? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out your overall tower energy. I look at the bottom of the deck for more information, and then we'll clarify. We'll do 3, 2, and 3, and one more card at the bottom for one more piece of information, and that will be it. This is how the tower starts. This is tower, and this is the resolution to the tower. All right, with all that out of the way, I hope you like what you see. You hit the old subscribe button. You don't have to, but it helps me out quite a bit. And, I try to upload every single day. All these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. Let's go. Let's play a little tarot. The strength card on this side of the tower basically means you've lost your temper. You couldn't hold back anymore. I'm not sure what the deal is, but something has pushed you past your limit. And you lash out, you punch, you scream, you throw your frying pan, whatever it is you did. That's what led right to your tower moment. you just couldn't hold back anymore. And that leads to the hangman. The hangman is the energy that says, hey, listen, you know, you need to take a step back and look at everything. The tower is basically the event that happens in your life that forces you to take a step back and observe the bigger picture. It's not always about you or whatever situation you're in. I know that's what you're hyper focused on right now, but there's a whole lot more going on. So you need to take a step back and see the world for what it is. Okay, not sure what that means yet, but we will find out. Empress and the Sun on this side of the tower. Now, this is the energy of being happy and being able to fix your own life. That's right. The Empress is the energy of the internal control. She's all the queens in the tarot deck. She's the energy that cleans up the garden. She cleans up the living space and controls it. The Emperor is about protecting the walls and controlling the life that is around you. The Empress is all about inside control, and the Sun. So the energy says here that you're going to get new ideas. You're going to get and bring new things into the world. It's going to make you happier than where you are right now, probably. I don't know what's keeping you unhappy for right now, though. What's going on? What's got you flipping out? Queen of Swords. That makes sense. Two of Swords. Okay. A lot of swords. Knight of Swords on this side of the tower. So all swords in the tower. This is lack of action with mental ideas. You're not throwing something away that has stopped serving you for a long time. This is like being on fire. You don't want to be on fire, right? That's the idea. But you don't put yourself out. Why not? Well, something is stopping you. Something has kept you completely reckless, completely you're not paying attention to anything. You are very confused. You're on fire. You don't know why. And everything has just been building up and up and up and up. That's a metaphor. You're probably not on fire for real. But the idea is there. It's like your whole life is spinning out of control. You can't stop anything. You can't make anything make sense. It's all chaos in your life. There's no breaks. Okay? And it's all emotional. It's a lot of gaslighting. It's a lot of emotional turmoil. You wake up angry. Okay, you wake up upset. You everything you look at just makes you mad, and you don't even know why. Sometimes it's probably how you feel right now, right? And the reason that's happening is because of this queen right here. The Queen of Swords is usually the card that says, I'm going to cut off what no longer serves me. I'm going to put my emotions away. I'm going to, stop being so empathetic towards everything. But she's not doing that right now. What she's doing for you is everything is pushing your buttons. Every little issue, everything you see on TV, social media, anywhere you look, it's just setting you off. You're in one of those moods where you just want to break things. And you do. The strength wears out. You lose your temper. Yeah, 8 of Cups with the tower. You can't walk away, so you bring the tower down. 3 of Cups, and it probably hurts everybody around you when you do. Most people don't know you're in this kind of mood. That's the thing. It's a very internalized thing. Right? I mean, they could tell something's off maybe, but they just don't know how far it is or how much you just need a break from everything or nothing seems to make sense and you can't shut it off. So, yeah. You have the energy of when this break, you can't walk away from anything because you're upset and mad and angry over things that you can't control anyway. I don't know what your view is or what you think about things, but this is just a constant bubbling, anger that's inside of you and you can't walk away from it. But when you do lash out, you hurt the people closest to you because they're like, I didn't know you were like that, or you're like that, really? And they're going to see you in a completely different way. And it's just going to make people uncomfortable. And that's when the Hangman shows up. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Knight of Wands. You're going to look at the world. This whole thing is going to show you that, the world isn't exactly how you see it right now. You're focusing on the bad things. That's making you upset. You are focusing on that. And your vibration levels are attracting all of those things to you. So there is something going on in your head right now that's probably not even yours. What I mean by that is that somebody is out to get you. Maybe. Have you had any weird encounters lately? Weird messages on emails, messages. You just get this weird feeling like there's something. It's gonna sound weird, but it's gonna feel like you're not alone when you're alone. It just feels like there's somebody watching you, or it feels like you always have to go do something. Like, yeah, I got today off, but I feel like I need to be doing something. I feel like I need to always be in motion, or I always need to be useful, even though there's nothing you need to do. It's a total nothing day. If you don't even leave your house all day or whatever, nobody's going to complain because nobody's expecting you. You don't have to be anywhere. But there's something inside of your head that's telling you that you're late for something, or you're not doing a good enough job, or those thoughts didn't come from you. Okay? That's why, you read all this energy, and that's why these thoughts really, they're not always yours. Personally, I think we all have people that don't like us, even if we don't know those people. Or maybe we haven't talked to those people in a long time, and they send out negative thoughts in our direction. We probably don't even remember they exist, honestly, but we live in their head rent-free. So when that happens, we kind of get the residual energy, and that, I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but it just puts a negative influence in our life that we don't understand or see until it's too late. So we're being agitated by stuff that isn't ours, that doesn't have anything to do with us. So when that happens, that's why the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords would be here on this side of the tower. Is just your emotions are overflowing for no reason. Because normally you're probably a pretty chill person, right? Normally, on most days, you're just fine. But today you're in a bad mood and you don't even know why. You woke up with it. And I mean, you got enough to eat, you drank enough, and everything's fine, and you slept fine, but you wake up and you're just angry, and you don't even know why. So, yeah, this Hanged Man is going to show up, and it's going to tell you that, listen, there's more burden on you than you thought, and it's not coming from you. Those Five of Cups, that regret, you're definitely going to feel regret when you lash out. And the Knight of Wands is the energy that says, you know, you're going to have to convince a whole lot of people around you that you do know that, no, I'm not really this bad. I'm not really, I just had a bad day. So you're going to have to go through all of those loops and, you know, jump through all the hoops and do all the apology store runs and whatnot. So yeah. You need to, before you get to this tower, you need to, you know, focus on your life. Ten of Pentacles. Focus on all the good things in your life. You have electricity. You're not on the fire. You know, you're warm. You're watching this video and you have the ability to do it. You have more good things in your life than bad, probably. But the bad things in your life don't belong to you. So you have to reject them. You have to cast them out. You have to say, this doesn't belong to me. I send it back to whoever brought this on me. And I'm pretty sure you'll start to feel better once you realize that those negative thoughts aren't yours, because you don't usually have them. You're not that angry of a person. You're not that mad. You're not that upset. You're usually pretty chill, like I said. And once you reject those thoughts and you say, they're not mine, go away, you'll feel better. And you may avoid all of this. Because somebody obviously wants you to hurt the people around you. They want you to lash out. They want you to break your strength. They want you to hurt somebody. I don't know who that would be. We all have our lives, and we all gotta, you know, decide that for ourselves, who that person may or may not be. But I've rambled on enough. So before you get to this tower, reject the bad energy. Say, get lost. Negative thoughts, they aren't mine. I don't need them anymore. Go back to wherever you came from. Take a deep breath. Wash your face off in the bathroom, you know. And then you'll probably feel better immediately. The water is symbolic. It cleans stuff off, right? Anyway, I've probably rambled on enough. But these cards are just saying that none of this needs to happen. This all depends on you and your self-control and your ability to realize that these negative thoughts and energies aren't yours. Cast them out, and you avoid all of this. You get to the sun, and you don't even need the Empress energy. You feel better right away. Okay, I've talked long enough. I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it. Here we go. If you still made it here after all my rambling, I hope it all made sense and helped you that, you know, sometimes our bad negative thoughts are not our own, and we have to cast them out. That you're still here and you're at the void part of the video. Here are the cards. Like I said, thank you for watching. I hope you consider subscribing after all of that. I do try to upload every day, and you know, I never know what's going to show up. This tower can be avoided. I hope you avoid it. I hope that you regain control of your emotions and your energies, and everything turns out good. All right. Good luck. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. A better one. Bye.